Exclusive, UN boss set to name Russian negotiator to beat hostile to dread occupation. Ambassadors Reuters by Michelle Nichols and Shadia Nasrallah United Nations or Vienna United Nations boss Antonio Guterres is set to delegate a Moscow agent in Vienna to head a recently made UN Office of Counterterrorism, authorities and negotiators said on Wednesday, giving a Russian a top employment at UN base camp in New York. Russia's ambassador to international organizations in Vienna, Vladimir Voronkov, revealed to Reuters he met with Guterres on Tuesday. A declaration on the arrangement is normal this week, authorities and negotiators said. Countering fear-based oppression is something that most nations can work with Russia on, said a senior Western representative, talking on State of Namelessness. We have altogether different perspectives on what considers a psychological oppressor and what considers a proper reaction to fear-based oppression from Russia. However, at any rate, it's a discourse we can have more effectively than we can have on political illicit relationships or peacekeeping, the ambassador said. Nationals from 4 of the 5 veto-employing powers on the UN Security Council, the United States, Britain, France and China, have for as long as decade held senior UN posts at the world body's Central Command in New York. An American heads UN political issues, a French man has run peacekeeping, a Brit has been responsible for compassionate issues, and a Chinese national has run financial and get-togethers. For as far back as 7 years a Russian has headed the Vienna-based UN Office on Drugs and Crime. Most would agree that the Russians are underspoken to at the UN and no more senior levels. In general they have advanced unfathomably poor possibility for extremely senior occupations, the senior Western representative said. The 193-part United Nations General Assembly affirmed the formation of a UN Office on Counterterrorism a week ago, which will enable states to execute a worldwide counterterrorism technique embraced by the General Assembly in 2006. The methodology, which has been assessed like clockwork, expects to deliver the conditions helpful for the spread of fear-mongering, measures to counteract and battle psychological warfare, constrict states' ability to do as such, and guarantee regard for human rights and the administer of law as the reason for the battle. Altering by Jeffrey Benko. The story has not been